You and I for the love of the pride. You and I for the love of the pride. You and I for the love of the pride. All ready to ride for the love of the pride. It's a vibe though, blessed with survival. Get ready for the love, it's the pride of Kyro. You and I in our family ties. All ready to ride for the love of the pride. It's a vibe though, blessed with survival. Get ready for the love, it's the pride of Kyro. You and I in our family ties. All ready to ride for the love of the pride. I don't want any negative things to stick to the Carter name. All ready to ride for the love of the pride.
This is orientation.
Orientation for my residency was this morning. I sat in this huge auditorium with only 7 residents who signed up to go overseas. I was expecting more people. I began to wonder if this idea was as crazy as my family said it was. Nevertheless, the deed was done, and the papers were signed. My ass was going whether I wanted to or not. When I looked to my right, I saw the most beautiful girl I had ever seen in my life. I mean, her skin was so rich and dark and chocolatey, it glowed. Her locks, which were small, neat, and long, hung down past her back. She turned to look at me with her bright eyes, mesmerizing me in my seat. When I saw her plush pink lips, though, as she smiled, I knew I was staring too hard and long. She blushed and lowered her head as she turned back to whatever the hell our attendant was talking about. Let's just say I missed the rest of the speech for the rest of the orientation because I couldn't help but sneak peeks throughout it. Now and again, I would catch her trying to look at me and see if I was still looking at her. I would turn my head trying not to let her catch me. But next thing I knew, everybody was getting up and walking out. Quickly, I grabbed my bag to catch up to her.
Excuse me, but I didn't catch your name.
She turned to look at me and smiled. Damn, even her smile sparkles. We exchanged names, and numbers. If I was going overseas, I might as well have a partner to watch my 6, right?
Damn. That's all I kept saying to myself as Pharaoh laid heavy on my heart this morning. I mean, I never meant to hurt the girl like that. I just needed some space to get my head together. She was never supposed to see me with that woman she saw me with. But she wouldn't run me my space. Now, how the hell was I supposed to get back with her, as I know those images of me screwing that girl plays over and over in her head? Damn. I was driving to my record label, hoping that work would take my mind off things. The barbecue for Koran's send-off helped a little. It was good spending time with my family, and for once, Kyro didn't pick one argument with me. I also made it where we barely crossed paths together. Avoiding people had become my specialty lately. But when I entered the floor where my office was, my receptionist had this same funny look on her face when something was wrong. Immediately, I looked towards my office. Seeing Kendrick's ass, he was sitting at my desk on my phone. And he had a few men with him as well. Hadn't seen his ass since the first time he wanted my label. Thought he changed his mind. Hey, yo, Cece, call up the guys and tell them to get to my office now. If this dude thinks I'm playing with him, he's sadly mistaken. Cece nodded her head and quickly picked up the phone. I walked off towards my office and entered it, looking at each man who stood there up and down. Yo, what's going on, Kendrick? Yo, who are your friends and, yo, why they standing all up in my office?
Kingston, how are you? These are some associates of mine. They've come to help me with the transition.
Transition? Kendrick, there will be no transition. I'm staying ahead of this company. Now, if you so choose to, you can remain a silent partner, but I'm not stepping down or aside. My charge has been dropped, which means you don't give you anything to stand on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be needing my office back.
Kingston, my boy.
Yo, I'm not anybody's boy.
Meant nothing by it. Listen, Your charges may have been dropped, but they've launched a new investigation into exactly how they were dropped so soon. With all the evidence they had in your confession in court, you're still under fire. You don't see that letting me be in control of the him right now is the best thing for the entire company?
What the hell was he talking about? An investigation into how my charges were dropped? I thought London investigation of the police department took care of that. Kendrick must have seen a confused look on my face because he quickly pulled out the news report of my new investigation into the case. Damn. Yo, what do you want, Kendrick? Is it money? Make me an offer. Sure, we could work something out if that's all you're after.
Money? I've made millions off this company and will continue to do so. But I think me here at the Him, it's time that I made billions. I'm not looking for a payout. No. I told you. I'm looking for a buyout. Your buyout. And with your constant run-in with the law, you've made that very, very easy per contract.
Not happening, my guy. I just don't see that happening today, tomorrow, or any day in this lifetime. Hey, yo, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this company. You will not take what took me years to build away so easily. Just then, my guys walked into the office. 5 muscle-bound dudes I kept on for moments just like this. Kendrick's ass was gonna leave one way or another.
Really? Now, is all this necessary? Look, I was away on some other business, and I was thinking I would give you some time to process all that I had said. 'Cause clearly you need more time.
Nah, I don't need any more time. My position still stands. This here is my shit until I decide to flush the toilet, and that day ain't coming no time soon. Matter of fact, I think it's time for you and your friends to leave.
So this is how you want to play it, huh?
I'm not playing.
Okay.
Kendrick began gathering up his belongings. Once his associates saw him gathering up his things, they began to gather up their things as well.
But look, this isn't over. I assure you, the next time you see me, it will be your ass getting escorted out.
You better make sure you bring guns and handcuffs, because that's the only way I see that happening. Yo, we both know you don't have what it takes legally or physically to take this place away from me. Please, stop now.
Till next time.
I watched Kendrick and his crew leave. Once I saw that they were on the elevator, I whipped out my phone. It was time to call for help. I didn't want to have to do this because no one knew about the loan I took from Kendrick to start the business. And 2, I just tied her up only a few months ago with my bullshit. But I needed her badly. Hey, yo, London!
Of course I've seen it, Kingston. It's been in every newspaper on every stand. I've gotten several calls all morning long. How could I not know? Kingston was on my phone panicking about the news of his case being tampered with by political figures. They accused my father of bribing people to drop the charges for Kingston, but that was a lie. What do you mean, what are we going to do? I'm going to get your father in here and get to the bottom of this. This man has more enemies popping out of the closet. No doubt this stems from his recent run for city council. It only put more of a spotlight on him. However, I don't doubt that us winning our case against Chiba has a little something to do with this as well.
Hey, yo, sis. Something I have to tell you. And you can't tell Dad.
What is it, Kingston? I'm telling you right now, you better not be in no bullshit. Kingston went on to tell me about this silent partner he had who he borrowed money from to start his business. First of all, I wanted to stop him right there. Why the hell would he go to a man on the street for money when he comes from generational wealth? If I can do it on my own was a person, I sat and listened to his whole story, just getting pissed off by the moment. I couldn't believe Kingston could be so dumb. Dang it, my family needs a Yanla. Just as hunger pains were hitting my stomach, Charles walked into my office. Not sure why the sight of him made me automatically smile, but it did. I needed to get off this phone. I wasn't so sure that these were hunger pains versus the baby telling me I was stressing it out. Kingston, just send me the contract. There's a loophole in everything. I'll find the one for this. I hung up the phone before he could even answer. Charles set a huge cup from my favorite deli on my desk and a breakfast sandwich next to it.
I'm sure you didn't eat.
I didn't, but you didn't have to stop and get me breakfast. I would have found something.
Found something? No, ma'am. Our baby doesn't eat just anything. And I got you an all-natural herbal tea, non-caffeinated, because you're cranky when you're sleepy.
I guess I'm always cranky then.
Yes, you are. But in a kind of cute way. Now, did you make your doctor's appointment we set up?
Yes, Charles.
And what did they say? Did you hear the baby's heart?
I did.
And? Are we still considering adoption?
No, Charles.
Ha! I knew it! I knew once you heard that baby's heartbeat, you would want to be its mommy. All right. When do we start telling people? That way I can be released from my duties. If I stay your pregnancy partner for any longer, I am going to start booking birthing classes for the both of us and picking out nursery colors. And I'm feeling like I'm giving off gay best friend vibes.
Oh my gosh. Charles has been the only light in this whole situation for the last couple of weeks. I mean, he always makes sure I eat, and it's my favorite foods. He made my first doctor's appointment for me. He even picks up the phone and talks me through my crying spells with me. He was heaven sent. Charles, I'm not telling anyone yet. I mean, when people find out, they will have a whole bunch of questions, and I'm just not ready to answer.
All right. Let's practice then. Go.
Huh? Go what?
Pretend that I'm your family and you're breaking the news.
Fine. Okay. Hey guys, I need to tell you something.
What is it, honey?
Okay. Daddy? I'm pregnant.
What? By whom? I'll kill him dead.
No. Kyro cannot use those words anytime soon.
That's right. My bad.
What are you two in here laughing about?
Good morning, sir.
Charles?
Daddy, you have a lot of explaining to do.
Well, good morning to you too, honey. How are you feeling this morning?
Pissed! I slammed down a copy of this morning's newspaper in front of him. My father looked at the front cover, which had a picture of Kingston at his court hearing, with the headline reading, "How was the charges really dropped?" I watched his facial expression, which was little to none. My father was unfazed, which only meant two things. He really didn't care about Kingston, which I know to be untrue, or he saw the news already, which then begs the question of why he wasn't as alarmed as I was.
Fake news.
Oh, Daddy, cut the bull.
Young lady?
I am not your daughter right now. I am your lawyer. And let me inform you, you do not have the right to remain silent.
You have always been both, so I suggest you calm down.
Daddy, this is serious.
Charles, can you excuse us for a moment?
Sir, with all due respect, I think I need to hear whatever it is you have to say.
Because I'm going to tell him anyway.
Excuse me? Are all my children losing their minds?
He is also your lawyer, Daddy. And this may affect Kyro Enterprise as well. Now talk, because I do not feel like repeating myself.
You sure your mother wasn't telling the truth about you being pregnant? You sure have been cranky lately.
It kept everything in me to keep a straight face, but I needed my father to know I meant business.
London, your brother confessed to the pills being his and to selling them. Did you really think a dirty cop could get him off that easily?
Oh my gosh.
Stop being so dramatic, both of you. The lawsuit against the police department wasn't enough. So I called in a few favors.
Favors from who, Daddy? Because I'm sure whoever you called to help did not leak this.
I could trust him. Trust me. This information is coming from somewhere else.
Oh my gosh. Is this why you are not taking this case seriously? Because you called in more favors? My father's silence told me all that I needed to know. Well, guess what? They have ordered all public and political figures to stay away from this case until all evidence has been presented to the judge. A judge that is being kept a secret until the trial date. So I suggest you start taking this case as seriously as a heart attack, because no more favors are being dealt your way. My father's face became flushed as the seriousness of my words swirled around in his head. Now I have one question for you. Where were you on the night Andre Williams went missing?
Now listen, I don't think he's done it.
I knocked on his door, which was open as I slowly entered. The men that were in there all looked up at me, sizing me up. I paid them no mind and turned my attention to the man I came to see.
You requested to see me?
Once he looked up and saw it was me, he cleared his office. Before the last man left, he gave him an order to search me. This was ridiculous. Why would I have a wire? I had just as much at stake as he did. His guard walked out, closing the door behind him. Everyone was gone. He got up from his desk and poured himself a glass of brown liquor.
Really? They drinking now? Sheba, please don't tell me you leaked the news about me helping Kingston getting his charges dropped.
It was you who helped? Noah! Why wouldn't you share that with me?
I didn't think I had to. Well, was it? You who leaked that to the press?
Of course it was me. I had no idea you even helped him out.
You have no idea what you've done. What if they do a full investigation and find out I'm the one who pulled the strings? Sheba, why would you do that without talking to me first?
Why wouldn't you even help Kyro in the first place? I thought we were planning to take him down for good. Assisting Kingston in his case should have been the last on the list. I began pacing, wondering why would Noah assist Kyro? I mean, I'm happy he got my son off, but I still wouldn't have touched that case with a wooden spoon. Even after the love of my life told me he might be my son. Wait, did Asia ask you to do that?
Gosh, Mark, no. I haven't spoken to Asia in years. It was Kyro. I have my reasons. And don't ask me what they are.
Well, now I have to know.
Look, you gave me the tip to have Kyro's property demolished, and I did. I didn't ask you how you knew they would find a dead body under there, did I?
No.
That's because I don't want to know more than I have to. Only the things that are going to affect me personally. And you blowing the whistle on Kingston's case affects me personally.
Well, I didn't know it was you. Asia told me somebody helped her son get out of jail. And I knew it wasn't me. So I figured it had to be somebody above me. So I sounded the alarm. Kingston can't be charged again after they drop the charges. The only road the tip would lead to is that Kyro is dirty. And whoever's helping him, I also thought needed to be exposed and eliminated. He's a powerful man, Noah. You can't take any chances.
Exactly why you should have talked to me before going to the press. Look, this murder trial would tie Kyro up for months, and I'm sure in that amount of time, we could have dug up more dirt to throw on his name. Once his business partners and everyone he's in bed with gets wind that he's dirty, they'll all back out from working with him. Boom! We just hit his pockets, distracting him from whatever else we can dig up. But we have to be on one page. Now, I'm busy covering my tracks so they don't discover I'm the politician who helped Kingston.
Again, I didn't know. You should have told me. I can't think of one reason why you would get involved in such a case when we plan to rid ourselves of Kyro for good.
Look, never mind that. We need distractions. We have to throw the media back on Kyro. Would there be any reason why Kyro would want Officer Andre dead?
Yeah, man. He molested his daughter, London, at one of my parties.
What?
Here are the new samples. This is
My assistant was showing me some new materials that we had just gotten in from Paris.
very high.
I was excited for them to get there all week. But now I was consumed with the thought of my husband and the state of our marriage. I had a nice time with him at Koran's barbecue. Seeing all my kids and my husband together in the first home that I bought myself was like a dream come true.
Feel the texture.
And for once, Kyro wasn't picking with anyone. He even left Kingston alone. That was Koran's one wish for a going-away present. Just one day without any arguing. He sat Kyro and me down and gave us a speech once Kyro arrived before all the guests. Surprisingly, my stubborn husband agreed and kept his word. Now I was wondering if maybe we could create more good memories like that. Before my assistant left, she dropped the mail on my desk. Just going through the motions, I began opening the mail. I know you lying. What that sneaky son of a bitch. In my hand was a letter to seize all my clothing stores and take ownership of my fashion label. From my husband, Kyro Carter. I was too livid after reading the certified letter. I quickly grabbed my keys and practically ran down the stairs to my car. Yes, I could have called, but I needed the air. As soon as I reached London's law firm, I asked the receptionist where her office was. I hadn't yet visited her at her new law firm. The receptionist told me, and I made my way to her office. Luckily, she was by herself, going over a few files. London.
Hi, Mom. What are you doing here? We weren't supposed to have lunch, were we? Oh, you know I'm so forgetful these days.
It's called pregnancy brain, honey. You have to eat to get rid of it.
I'm eating.
London, you're 5 months pregnant and you're barely showing. Stop it. My daughter looked down at her stomach, as if she didn't know she was pregnant. A smile graced her face as she looked back up at me and unloosened her blazer that was 2 sizes too big. I could tell because I seen many of her clothes and had her measurements memorized. After she opened her blazer, she revealed the cutest little baby bump. Oh my gosh, when did that get there?
I suck in my stomach when I hear people coming. It's a habit now.
I started to gush over the baby bump, and when I was about to touch her belly, she smacked my hand away.
Mom, not here. I haven't told my employers yet. Someone might be watching.
Just as we looked around to see if anyone was watching, her intercom went off.
Rachel, hang up now.
Sorry.
Don't be. She knew. My receptionist is worse than having to work with my mother.
London stormed over to her desk and pressed the button. I guess turning off the intercom. Can she hear us now?
No, I shut down her access. Anywho, what brings you by?
Look at this. I handed London the letter from Kyro's attorney and watched her read it. She was done and she handed it back to me and seemed unconcerned that her father was trying to take all of my businesses away from me.
Mom, Dad is just trying to scare you. He doesn't even have the time to go through with any of those empty threats.
No, honey, I think Kyro will make time for this.
Why, Mom? Why would Kyro want your businesses?
Because I told him I wanted a divorce.
Again? Aren't you tired of making that threat every year? At least this time you went a little further and moved out. Even I was a little scared at first. But really, I saw you two at the barbecue. Nothing about his or your behavior tells me either one of you wants a divorce. So, if you're going to make threats, Kyro is making some of his own.
Damn it, London, this is not a threat. This letter came from his lawyer, with a mediation to discuss terms in a couple of weeks.
Let me see this again.
I handed her the paper back with the hopes that she would take it serious this time. But she had the same response as before.
Yup, threats. He didn't even ask Charles to sit in on that mediation. Lucas is. Lucas is a mediocre lawyer who deserves to work under one of my interns. And Daddy knows that. He's playing with you.
Well, I'm not playing with him. So will you represent me at the mediation?
Mom, I am not getting in the middle of you and Dad's tit for tat. Plus, I'm already swamped with Daddy's case and Kingston's dumb contract with this street dude.
What?
Long story. The point is, no, Mom. You want me to represent you at a game Daddy is playing. That's like bringing a rifle to a paintball fight. It just wouldn't be fair.
Oh, I got it. Daddy's princess doesn't want to be viewed as going against her father.
Mom, don't start. It was a beautiful day. Please don't ruin it.
No, I get it now. As soon as Kyro asks you for help, you jump at it. But when I need you, it's find someone else.
Mom, I said stop. That's not true at all.
It is so. When have you ever helped me when I needed you to?
Mom?
Never. That's when. You have never helped me when I needed you to.
Well, maybe because when I asked you for help, you ignored me. Remember that?
London's words made me inhale and take a step back. She had a look of hell in her face, making me wish I stopped when she asked me to.
Huh, Mom? Remember that? I told you. I told you what happened. I told you that man snuck into my room and got on top of me. I told you it hurt, that I was hurt. Remember? Remember me asking you for help then? And guess what, Mom? You didn't. Instead, you told me it was a bad dream and to go back to bed. And I woke up the next day thinking it was just a bad dream. The only thing, Mom, I remembered that you bathed me and you changed my bloody nightgown and underwear. So it couldn't have been a bad dream if I woke up in clothes I didn't go to sleep in. And it wasn't a bad dream because it happened again. And it wasn't until I asked my father for help that I got it.
London.
Didn't think I remembered the baths, Mom? Well, I do remember. And I remember more now because now I'm representing my father who killed the man who raped me at 4 years old.
That's not true, London. Don't say that.
I know it's true. Because I went to go look at the evidence they found on the murder victim's body. Do you want to know what it was, Mom? Clothes, a wallet, and a chain. The same damn chain that would hit my face as he sexually assaulted me. I will never forget the cross as long as I live. So maybe if you had helped me then, Daddy wouldn't need my help now.
I don't know what to say to that.
Nothing! Like you did before.
The Pride of Kyro was created by Ejanai Kamal. Written by Ejanai Kamal, Stefan Lee, and Jason Frazier. Produced and directed by Ejanai Kamal and Hanif Wynn. Kyro Carter was played by Jeremiah Blunt II. Asia Carter was played by Courtney Jones. London Carter was played by LaToya Ransom. Koran Carter was played by Zodu Modes. Kane Carter was played by Hanif Wynn. Brooklyn Carter was played by Yakini Horn. Kingston Carter was played by Jason Frazier. Nefertiti Allen was played by Siv Jones. Arena Jones was played by Arvel Poe. Farrah Wright was played by Taisha Shuford. Charles Jones III was played by AJ Dwayne. C4 was played by DeJuan Williams. Captain Chiba was played by Dwayne Bradshaw. Mayor Sanders was played by Tyrone Rhodes. Kendrick was played by Dorsey Dixon. Rachel was played by Taryn Rhodes. Leona was played by Latavia Hart. Additional background vocals provided by Kalila Porter and Christian Guglielmo. For the Love of the Pride, opening theme song was written by Joseph Buchanan. The Pride of Kyro was recorded at Patchwork Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Sound design for The Pride of Kyro was done by Christian Guglielmo. The Pride of Kyro was mixed and mastered by Christian Guglielmo from a Shiesty Major. Promotional visuals provided by Barbara Curtis and Fame of Plan B Marketing. The Pride of Kyro is streamed on all podcast platforms. Please subscribe and leave us a review. Follow us on all social media at The Pride of Kyro. Follow us on Patreon to receive all exclusive content and early bird access to all new episodes. We appreciate all y'all support. Thank y'all for taking a ride with The Pride. See you soon.